me and Rob, we have Wayne Garcia here discussing the creative
He's
loafing
got quite a headline
this week. I'm still flabbergasted by the
It's a flabbergasting headline, isn't it?
It's a
sure
good one.
was.
Nuts.
No, I'm not talking about nuts to you. I'm talking about what you wrote. Tell us about nuts to you.
Nuts to you. It's the abortion restricting, gay bashing, evolution hating, public decency GOP election year agenda.
Oh man,
It is.
great.
That's their agenda this year.
Gotta love it.
Look, it's an election year,
Yes.
and so you're going to see the wedge issues come out in force.
You have to.
And the thing about the legislature this year is that right at the very beginning of the legislature, the Senate president said we're not going to take up property tax reform or insurance crisis. We're not going to do anything with those, which are, of course, the only two things that Floridians want to see done, of course.
Right.
And so what happens is then, basically it turns into romper room because they don't have anything substantive to do, and they run around doing all of these.
Going, you're this and you're that. I'm this, I'm that.
All of these crazy bills. We got bills about animal bestiality. We got bills about outlawing saggy pants in which you see someone's underwear. Which some people are
which should be outlawed, by the way.
By the fashion, fashion police. By the fashion police.
I so don't want to see people's underwear.
Come on.
Do we really want our police force out busting kids who are idiots because they have baggy pants and busting rednecks with trucks who have
fat dogs,
truck nuts on their bumpers? Can I say that on the internet?
Bumpers? Nuts?
No, bumpers.
Bumpers? Yeah, you can say
okay,
bumpers.
Good.
I would stay away from truck nuts.
Okay, I will try not to say that again. And so, the piece that I wrote looks at this crazy agenda.
Apparently it's
that's what they call these.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. It is the
chained it to the hitch.
Sacco del Toro. But no, this is, and they tucked this into a massive and actually tuck. They said tuck.
Nice.
Can I say tuck on the
tuck?
internet? They put that into a really big and actually good transportation bill that had hybrid vehicle things and a lot of good stuff. And in the middle of that is this. Now, on its face, you go, oh, that's just really silly. But, now the police have to pull you over. They don't have to, but the police can pull you over, give you a $60 ticket. And the ridiculous thing about this is...
you mean it's done? It's passed?
It passed both houses. It'll have to be signed by the governor. But he'll sign it because the entire bill is really necessary. No, the other stuff, that's what you do. Is you get all the good stuff and you sneak this in here. So
but are they going to enforce that?
Well,
or at the end of the month they will. At the end of the month
they
will when they need to bring their ticket price.
You never know. They want to stop you for something else. Now they can stop you for that.
Oh my goodness!
And it leads to sort of this ridiculous thing
take my truck nuts off the back of my truck.
You can actually, I know that's a shame. We got to put them somewhere else in the office or something. And then the harassment cases come. No, but you can take your gun to work now as long as you don't have this on your bumper. Right. So,
right.
You're absolutely right. I got to tell you, this article is fascinating. You're a Republican.
Not anymore.
I was going to say, are you switching
I got
sides
over
now?
it. I got better.
I got better.
I got cured.
Wayne.
I got cured. I am registered no party affiliation. Since
really?
I got out of politics, I read as a journalist. I do not want to be a member of either party. As a human being, I don't want to be a member of either party. I'm not picking Alex's story. Some of these crazy bills
Alex is great.
are done by Democrats. The saggy pants bill is a Democratic senator. A Democratic senator did the saggy pants bill. That is not even a Republican.
That's bizarre, too. And if anybody wants to see all about Wayne and Alex's story,
I don't really get it.
You need to pick up your weekly edition of Creative Loafing because there's tons of stuff on there. They break it down for you and explain everything to you.
Yeah.
What did Leilani suggest us to do for this weekend?
Indulge yourself.
Leilani, who is out in New Orleans at Jazz Fest, having a good time. Shout out to Leilani.
Hi, Leilani.
Leilani, what's up?
Couple quick things. Sweeney Todd is coming to town. This is a staging that's nothing like the original staging and nothing like the movie. It's really fantastic. It's at the Mahaffey. Highly recommend it. Dudley Clendenin is a great journalist. His dad was very well known at the Tampa Tribune as editorial page editor for years, and he has a book. He spent, I think, like the better part of a year or more in an adult living, assisted living facility here in town with his parents to get a sense of what it was like to live. And he's written a book called A Place Called Canterbury. It's Canterbury Towers here in Tampa.
Sure.
And he's doing book signings throughout the week. There's a list of them in the See and Do's. Those two things, highly recommended.